a subject very dear to me, which is the brain. This morning on the Think and Grow Rich call, we talked about that. The brain. What is the brain? Well, the brain in itself is just an organ. But what happens in the brain? What takes place in the brain? And we were talking about the fact that the brain is actually a station, a receiving and a broadcasting station. Just compare it to a radio station. That's actually what it is. And the exciting part about it is that there is so much we don't know about the receiving of the messages that are all around us. We were talking about telepathy, and telepathy is sort of, I like to think it the way I have learned it to understand it is the same as intuition. The intuition is picking up the vibrations of somebody's thoughts. And that is what telepathy is. Over the years, it's interesting that in 1937, there were already studies done. And I just wonder how much further are we today in 2013? It's not just your mainstream subject that is discussed, yet we sometimes see some documentaries like I saw recently about trees and other vegetation that communicates. Very, very interesting. But going back to the human brain, we pick up these vibrations, these cosmic waves that are everywhere. They're crisscrossing right now as I'm talking to you. They're crisscrossing through my room. That could be data transfer from banks, from companies. There's emails coming through, yet we cannot pick them up. We cannot pick them up. But what we can pick up when we train ourselves is the thoughts of others and also the messages that we get from the infinite universe, from the source of all knowledge. Once we learn to tap into that and to follow our senses, to follow our gut, and translate these messages then into actions, that's powerful. That's very powerful. And that is one of the things that takes place when you have a mastermind. Whenever you go, somebody said on the call this morning, and it was just great. Whenever you go to an event of your company, or where a congregation of like-minded people comes together, it's like a mastermind. And a mastermind is to bring in more ideas, to be more connected, to come up with new bright ideas, to learn from each other, whether we speak it out or whether we simply absorb it. If you've ever been to an event, a company event or any kind of event, most likely you're going to feel exhilarated after it. You're full of power, you feel enthusiastic, you're going to do this and that. That's because you fed into the energy, you picked up the vibrations, you had telepathy of ideas, of feelings, all in a harmonious way. This is the most important thing. It's got to be in a harmonious way, because otherwise, if it's not, it's destructive. And the human mind, in its infinite wisdom, it shuts itself off. You cannot use telepathy or use intuition to try and destruct somebody else. It doesn't work that way. We have a built-in safety mechanism, a latch that closes for that. So when it's all in beautiful harmony on the subject of helping each other improve themselves, move more, move faster towards their goal, their mutual goals, their individual goals, that is fantastic. And this telepathy, it can be learned. It's just a matter of becoming quiet and listening. Some people say in the meditative state, yes, you can do that, but just throughout your day, just be quiet, turn off the television, turn off the radio, have no sound, and just be open. Talk to the universe and just be open. Let the messages come through. And when you get a message, write it down or immediately act on it. That is the most important thing. And when you get this hunch to call somebody, there's a reason for that. Call that person, send them an email if that's the hunch you're getting, but take action. Most important, because you are supporting the other as well. Not that the other is only supporting you. It's a two-way street. That's what it is. Well, just to finish my little talk, put in a little tip. If you are interested in learning more and how I can help you, and especially I'm addressing this to the baby boomers, if you want to be helped in creating golden years for yourself, creating a beautiful way of working from home with like-minded people who all have this in common, who want to work this way, then press the button below. press the button below and find out who we are, what we're doing, and how you can learn and become very successful in whatever you want to do and become a better person. Because I have discovered that I am improving myself every day. I feel like I'm becoming a better person through working with this company and through being on the Think and Grow Rich call every morning. The Think and Grow Rich call is part of my daily ritual, just like taking a shower is. So I look forward to hearing your voice or to answer your questions, to hear from you. Feel free to contact me. May you have a prosperous day.